There we go. So Kara Swisher, this is my introduction and challenge to you to figure out if we were beyond the Lesbians Who Tech Conference last October in New York City, or else have we been the same place at the same time. So here's my story of my claim to fame as executive producer of the Windows 95 launch website, which was 30 years ago yesterday. Drum roll, please. So, it was the first distributed back-end. I don't know if that was a forever of anybody or just my company, but of course I prefer to think it was
Everybody, yeah.
Anybody ever done it before.
It's much more impressive that way.
Yes. I was on site at 4:20 in the morning in Jay Leno's Mousemobile, allowing my graphic designer a change I should not have allowed with my QA hat on, nor with my project manager, executive producer hat on, but for my human being who wanted him to have the highest sense of pride in his work he could have, I let him slip in this last minute graphic change. Anyway, we had Zeb Bryce as the producer for the on-site, who's the nephew of Jerry Brown. He worked for me and we did dry runs of interviews on campus because we were going to be on site. So we arrive on site at Microsoft and they give us a trailer. And my counterpart, Linda Lesty, comes into the trailer and says, "Andy, you have to cover the windows." And I was like, "Why?" And she's like, "'Cause you're all working on Macs. This is a Windows 95 launch website." And I don't know that ever made the press. But it's a fun story to tell.
Found out that you were repping the.
Right. That it was on campus that we were still doing it. So one part was the on-site, one part was the net hunt the day of the launch. One part was the template for all the businesses that were creating software that would actually work. All the applications that would work on a brand new GUI interface, because it had just been DOS before that. So that's my claim to fame and the peak of my titles, executive producer. And I did trade shows for Lotus for a period of time after that too, so we'll have to cross tabs on geolocate each other. Were we at the same conferences back in the day? GoPro stop record.